let's talk about sex. Yeah, I'm going there. Here's the thing. Nothing has reduced more men to tears when working with me than when they share with me so bravely how smoking is impacting their sex life, meaning their ability to perform in the bedroom. Because here's the thing, you guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but smoking very much affects blood flow. And ladies, we're going to talk about this in a moment, but blood flow, it affects blood flow to the genitals. I've had so many men cry because when they tell me that, you know, how it feels for them when they're trying to make love to their partner, and once again, because this isn't the first or the second time it's happened, they actually couldn't get an erection. They tell me that they felt embarrassed, frustrated, angry, and just sad. And then, you know, all these thoughts run through their mind for their partner. What is their partner feeling? Is their partner, you know, laughing at them inside? Probably not. Their partner loves them, but that's what goes through their mind. They're worried that their partner feels undesirable and unsatisfied. And they've shared with me that when this starts to happen over and over again, it just builds these huge feelings of inadequacy within them. And they start to worry that maybe their partner is unsatisfied. And, you know, they're going to go and look for it somewhere else. They're going to find somebody else who is more of a man than they are and can satisfy them sexually. And that absolutely sucks. Absolutely sucks. And if you're a man, I'm sure, you know, if you can relate, it absolutely does suck. And I feel that. And ladies, we don't get off easier. I mean, that's a slip of the tongue, but that blood flow affects our genitals too. You know, without good blood flow, it's much, much, much more difficult to orgasm and to be lubricated enough to even enjoy sex. And that does not sound like fun. And so this is such a tragedy because when things aren't going well in the bedroom, relationships suffer outside the bedroom as well. Men, like I said, you might feel inadequate. You might find yourself shutting down. You might stop wanting to be intimate at all because you don't want to disappoint your partner again and again and again, or even yourself. You don't want to deal with that. I've heard of partners also deciding with each other that they're going to have an open relationship. And, you know, and with women, I've heard that, you know, they've shared with me that they start to avoid sex more themselves because it's not pleasurable, it's uncomfortable, even for them, and they're just too tired and they just really rather do anything else. And then they feel guilty because they don't want to be intimate with their partner, and it's not about their partner, but it's about them and the actual physical, you know, goings on down below. And so, but when that happens, you know, it doesn't matter which partner it is, everybody feels undesirable. Everybody feels like there's something wrong. They feel less connected. And, you know, a lot of times, sadly, people start to look for that physical intimacy somewhere else. And make no mistake, those feelings of inadequacy, they're not just in the bedroom. They do pop up everywhere else in your life. You might, you know, and take a look if you're feeling that way. Where is it showing up? I've had a lot of people, it shows up as just generalized anxiety. It shows up in their ability to perform at work and how they get along with people and how they manage their relationships with other people when they don't feel good about themselves and they don't feel, you know, like the man that they are or the woman that they want to be. So think for a moment, though, of what it would feel like to be a stallion in the bed again, to have amazing toe-curling, sheet-grabbing sex where you're just exhausted, you just collapse, exhausted afterward, to be able, if you're, you know, to actually have an orgasm and enjoy the orgasm, maybe multiple orgasms because everything's flowing as it should. Your partner feels like a sex god or goddess because you're enjoying yourself so much and you're both find yourself more connected on those more intimate levels. How much closer, if that was happening, would you be with your partner? What would that do for your relationship to be able to have good sex? You know, I can't put it any simpler than that. So I am not a sex therapist, but if you'd like to find out how to help stop smoking so that you can get good blood flow back to your genitals and you can, you know, revitalize your sex life, let's jump on a call. Let's figure out why you're really struggling, what that means to you, why it's important to you, what's holding you back from quitting smoking, so we can come up with a game plan so that you can get out of that and so that you can be the lover that you always wanted to be and enjoy sex the way that you know that it can be. And last thing, how has, and if you don't feel like sharing, go the details, that's fine. But if you feel like sharing, how has smoking impacted your relationships? You don't have to talk about your sex life. You can if you want to. But where is it showing up? Is there a disconnection of intimacy? Are you struggling because of maybe what is going on in the bedroom outside? Drop it in the comments below and we'll have a talk about it. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.